Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. Hopefully everybody's having a great time and everything associated. Got some fun things to jump into here today and some fun things to talk about. With this being the case, we got some things I wanted to refer to regarding your next character potentially already being confirmed in the files here, because it looks like they've added English voice lines. And once that happens, it sort of solidifies, yep, she's coming out or he's coming out, because again, over the course of the previous times, right, we've had it, it's been true. So whether you like it or not, this character seems to be coming, and let's see what the community opinion is. I'm very curious here. New to the channel, like and subscribe. I'm also hosting a giveaway here in honor of the newest season to help you pick up some extra hero crystals. If you want to enter in, please be sure to be subscribed, and in honor of this character, got a comment down below, plus chaos. That'll tie into the video. You'll see why. Here we go. Take a look at what they're cooking up. And yes, take a look over here. Yes, all character 115 voice lines were officially added to the files, and that is in fact the one and only Lady Nagant. Remember, we had Lady Nagant in the files, we had Armored All Might. The leakers were saying Armored All Might had more data, so we leaned towards Might being the season, or the character of the season, which we did get correct. I know players are saying like, hey, don't trust leakers anymore because of the previous season, which was the anniversary one, but remember, you got the Hawk's Quirk skill set correct in that season. You knew part of it, you just didn't know the character twist. Now this season, we knew it was Might or Nagant. Might was correct. In the next season, they've added voice lines. They've already done most of the work. It's really hard to say like, we're not dropping the character anymore. It means that like the character is coming out, right? The voice lines are there, and that usually confirms it. And it's been a while, actually. A while since they sort of dropped voice lines like that, the English voice lines especially. So it's shocking that they went back to this leak structure. I also think that maybe they're taking a vacation, because this season is horrific, and you'll see why in a second. But they are working on pretty much getting Nagant 2 next season. Shout out to Huge Pollution over here, basically confirms Nagant for season 15. I'll be posting these soon, and pretty much followed up with a post over here about all the voice lines. You can take a listen to it on Reddit pretty much, but it's just a long clip. There's like, I think a 5-minute clip, which is like the max of her voice lines. It just has her whole interactions and everything. I think she has interactions with, if I'm correct here, it's Hawks, Deku, All for One, and I think like one with Overhaul. I believe that's the 4. There could be one more, but I believe that's what her interactions are. So for example, over here, she has one with, again, All for One, has on Hawks and Deku. I was correct. Look at that. So pretty much that's what it looks like. And one more thing to confirm for you. No, not this. Did I not screenshot it? No, I did. I just didn't open it. Here we go. Take a look over here. She is, in fact, plus chaos. She is a villain. I don't know why this is like a hard thought process for a lot of people. They're like, oh, she's 100% a hero now. It's releasing as if she just dropped in like the anime and such, right? So in the anime, she is a technical villain, right? She's still considered a villain. Post Deku saving her and whatever happening, you can say, oh, she's definitely a hero once she returns the favor, right, later on. But she is technically a villain. They're considered a villain. Through the game, she has plus chaos, which means she's on the villain role, which, again, I'm not going to complain. I know people are like, oh, I want her to be a hero. Shut up. We need villains, dude. The villain roster is so sad, it's not even funny. Any villain to drop is good for me. It'll aid my villain tuning, all right? It's all I want. It's like, I have, whenever it's like a H tuning, when it's hero, I'm like, oh, I'm good to go. When it's villain tuning, it's depression. So she is, in fact, plus chaos. That means she is a villain. Now, the weird stuff. Let's get into a little bit of, what are they cooking here? Which reminds me again, this is from Hydros. I should explore all the strings for a different, whether they update the game or not, probably not till season 15 though. 62 whole days of fun. Yes, so we'll get back to this message in a second, but just to confirm it for you, this is a 63-day season. You've already gone to 3 days of it. It is a 60-day 16-hour, 35-minute, 31-second season. It is not confirmed, not a short season. Please do not believe that cope that was going around. It's sad, but yeah, it's a full-on season. That roadmap looked sad because I guess they just don't want to show much off. I don't know why. People are coping hardcore that there's a surprise release here because Shigaraki's release is sooner than you think. I don't know what they were cooking, and I don't know why they're doing it this way, but it seems very weird. It's very sketchy, so I truly want to believe in the cope that there is a season here, but I will also say that they could be really tuned into like making sure, all Justice launches perfectly, and they have to take care of that. So maybe the dev power is going towards that. I don't know, but it is a 60 full day season. Shigaraki launches in like, I think 2 weeks, right? Or 3 weeks, something like that. So with that being said, it's going to be a weird one. It's going to be a very weird one. So please buckle in. And then again, he also posted over here, surprise, new updated, or they updated the game mode file, or lobby file, sorry, with an unreleased character. They haven't done this since season 2 or 3 and stopped doing it. And then it says over here, new character B4 season 14 Armored All Might, and then season 15 Lady Nagant. So yes, she does seem to be like kind of basically confirmed for that season. Like, I really want to hope that there is something secret that they're cooking up and trying to drop, because it's going to be 60. So remember, so theoretically from Shigaraki dropping, it's like 48 days of no content, no nothing, just gacha, resets, and like events. That's it. 48 days. That is actually, I think, our longest time in this game's history of nothing dropping. So they could be going on vacation. Some games do that, or they could be full sending All Justice. So for 48 days, we just have to cope. That really could be it. Next up, just to show it to you, scans dropped officially, and they sucked absolute cheeks. Pretty much nothing of value over here in scans. Over here, absolutely nothing of value in scans. And then over here, absolutely nothing of value from scans. Very depressing. Very, very depressing. But that is it. Pretty much hoping next time when we get scans, it's actually for the new map, because theoretically, we are chasing and expecting a new map to drop. So maybe, just maybe, the next set of scans or the one after is in fact the new map being teased. Would be the greatest thing in the world. But again, let's see. Let's not keep our expectations high over there. We might have to wait till the last day. Or if there's a tournament, then you have that. Last but not least, these are your gachas for the season. Keep an eye out if you are looking forward to them. I will say it, for the most part, it's going to be a rough one. I don't know. The gachas are normal, right? It's going to be 1217 to 107. That's like, there's no gacha in between that, which just, it feels weird, but it's just a longer season. This is a 63 day season compared to what last season was, which I think was 54 or something like that. It's 7 days. It's supposed to be 7 days, so 56 days, maybe like that. But again, it's a full-on season like that. He launches very early. Over here you have Ochako launching. Over here you have Ochako with her 2 skins, Christmas skins. Over here you have the Himiko Toga pickup, and then over here you have the character role for Monoma. If you're wondering where the overhaul skin is, it is with Shigaraki, which is really good for those that are already pulling on Shigaraki. You can now pull towards the overhaul skin. So I'm happy they didn't like really be jerks about it and like put overhaul elsewhere. Very nice to see him there. But yeah, the gachas are usual. It's not like we got nerfed from the gacha. It just feels that way because we had so many gachas last season, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you have minus 2 of them because they're 2 anniversary gachas, right? 1 and 2. So it's the normal amount of gachas, but it just feels very weird because again, we're getting Shiggy so early. That's why it's so. What are you cooking up, devs? The cope is so apparent right now. People are like, go, can't be, man. They've never done that to us because, they might do it. They are working on a huge map, and this one you've seen it. It's a very extensive map, I'm guessing, and maybe they have to finalize that while also finalizing All Justice. So maybe they have to take a break, and that's why it's no updates or anything. Could be the reason, or cope surprise release. One of the two. Take care, have fun. It's been it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, oh wait, technically it is, isn't it one less gacha? Because it's 3 plus 4. Technically it is 1 less gacha, actually. Maybe. Never know. We'll see. Take care, have fun.